Hello and welcome. Every busy warehouse faces one massive challenge, just pure chaos. So today, we're going to dive into how SAP EWM uses this really clever strategy to turn thousands of random tasks into simple, manageable missions for your team. Let's get right into it.
So just picture it, a massive, bustling warehouse. Every single minute, new tasks are popping up. Put this away, pick that, move this over there. You're literally talking about thousands of individual commands. How on earth do you direct your team efficiently without them just running in circles? It feels like trying to conduct an orchestra where every single musician has their own totally different sheet of music.
Well, this is where SAP EWM brings in an incredibly elegant solution. It's called the warehouse order, and it is the absolute key to turning all that chaos into a perfectly synchronized operation. Sticking with our analogy, think of it as the conductor's score that brings beautiful harmony to the entire warehouse floor.
Okay, so what is a warehouse order really? The technical term is an executable work package, but honestly, it's way easier to think of it as a mission. Instead of bombarding an employee with a dozen separate, tiny instructions, the system bundles them all into one clear, optimized assignment. So it's not just a to-do list, it's a smart one.
That sounds amazing in theory, right? But how does the system actually pull it off? How does it take that long, messy list of individual tasks and transform it into a clear, efficient mission for an employee? Let's break down that journey.
It all happens in this really logical four-step process. First, of course, the individual tasks get created, from things like goods receipts or picking for customer orders. Next, the system groups these tasks by their physical location or activity area. Think of this as gathering up all the chores for just one floor of a house. Then, and this is where the magic happens, the system applies a powerful rulebook to filter and sort those tasks. And finally, what comes out the other side is a perfectly formed, optimized warehouse order, all ready to go.
Now, I mentioned a rule book in that last step, and you have to understand this is the absolute core of the entire process. It's the brain of the whole operation. And in the world of SAP, it's known as the Warehouse Order Creation Rule, or WOCR for short.
The most crucial thing to get here is that the WOR is the instruction manual that tells the system exactly how to build these perfect work packages. And the best way to think about it is like a recipe book. The tasks are all your ingredients, and the WOR is the recipe that makes sure they are combined perfectly every single time.
So this recipe is built from four key parts that basically answer simple, common-sense questions. You've got filters, which ask which tasks even belong together. Maybe we only want items under 20 kilograms, for example. Then there are limits, which ask, how big should this mission actually be? Let's cap it at 10 items. Sorting figures out the smartest, most efficient path to take. And finally, packing determines the right equipment for the job. Like which cart or box to use. Okay, let's see how these rules actually work in the real world. Because these aren't just abstract concepts, right? They're practical tools you can use to design efficiency right into your daily operations. Let's look at a couple of solid examples. Let's start with limits. This is all about creating work packages that are, just right. A minimum limit makes sure you don't send a worker all the way across the warehouse just to pick up a single pen. But a maximum limit is just as important. It stops a single order from becoming some 4-hour marathon. It's all about creating balanced, achievable missions for your team.
So let's just imagine we're the warehouse manager for a second. We set a simple rule in our WOCR. Create a warehouse order, but make sure it has a maximum of 10 items. That's it. That's the instruction we give the system.
And here's what happens. As soon as the system gathers up 10 eligible tasks, it bundles them together and bam, Warehouse Order 101 is created. Any other tasks, they just wait patiently in line for the next order. It's really that direct and that powerful.
All right, now let's look at sorting. And this just brilliantly shows the real-world impact. Without a sorting rule, a picker might be zigzagging up and down the aisles, taking maybe 15 minutes. But by adding one simple rule, sort tasks by aisle number, the system creates the most logical, efficient route. And suddenly, that 15-minute journey now takes just 9 minutes. Now multiply that savings by hundreds of orders a day, and the impact on your productivity is just massive.
So let's do a quick recap of these components. Filters select the right tasks, like only grabbing those under 20 kilograms. Limits control the mission size, say setting a max of 12 items. Sorting creates the most efficient travel path. And packing makes sure the employee grabs the right equipment right from the start. Each one of these plays a vital role in building that perfect mission.
Whew, we've covered a lot, from the pure chaos of individual tasks to the powerful logic of the WOCR. So, if you only remember one thing from all this, what should it be?
It's this, right here. Warehouse order creation rules are not just a technical feature. They aren't just settings you configure and then forget about. No way. They are the living, breathing strategy for your entire warehouse. How you define these rules directly determines how efficient, how productive, and how streamlined your entire operation is going to be.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Every warehouse runs on rules, whether they're programmed into a system or they just exist in people's heads. The powerful question SAP EWM forces us to ask is this: are you consciously and strategically designing the right rules to drive peak performance? Welcome back. Today, we're taking a guided